The truth about Queen Letizia and her daughters, what they don't want you to know. Hook. Start strong. What if everything you thought you knew about the Spanish royal family was only half the story? What if behind the polished smiles, elegant gowns, and perfectly staged royal photographs, there existed a world of pressure, sacrifice, emotional struggles, hidden discipline, and silent battles? Today, we uncover the real truth about Queen Letizia of Spain and her daughters, a story that will shock you, inspire you, and completely change the way you see royalty forever. This is not just a story about crowns and palaces. This is a story about power, pressure, motherhood, identity, and destiny. And once you start reading, you won't want to stop. Right finger before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video for more royal secrets, exclusive updates, and powerful untold stories. Chapter 1. Who is Queen Letizia really? When people hear the name, they imagine luxury, beauty, and privilege. But her journey to the throne was anything but ordinary. Unlike many queens before her, Letizia was not born into royalty. She was born into a middle-class family, raised with strict discipline, academic ambition, and professional determination. Before becoming queen, she worked as a journalist and television news anchor, earning respect through intelligence and professionalism. She built her reputation through hard work, not royal connections. And when she married, she entered a world governed by tradition, expectation, and intense public scrutiny. Suddenly, every move, every outfit, every facial expression, every word she spoke became global news. And when she became a mother, the pressure doubled. Because her daughters were not just children. They were symbols of Spain's future. Chapter 2. Meet the daughters, Spain's future queens. Queen Letizia and King Felipe have two daughters. The heir to the Spanish throne. The younger sister, often called the Shadow Princess. From the moment they were born, their lives were no longer private. Their childhood, friendships, education, emotions, and even body language became public property. But behind the palace walls, Queen Letizia made one decision that would define their upbringing forever. Her daughters would not grow up like traditional royals. Chapter 3. Queen Letizia's radical parenting style. Unlike many royal mothers who rely heavily on nannies, palace staff, and formal traditions, Queen Letizia took a hands-on, deeply involved approach to motherhood. She wanted her daughters to grow up emotionally strong, mentally disciplined, academically excellent, socially aware, physically fit, and morally grounded. This meant strict schedules, structured routines, limited luxury, and intense education. Their days are carefully planned with long school hours, language studies, music lessons, public speaking training, military discipline preparation, physical fitness programs. There is very little room for laziness or indulgence. Many royal insiders have revealed that Queen Letizia believes comfort weakens character, and that struggle builds leadership. Her parenting philosophy is clear. If my daughters must rule one day, they must first learn to endure. Chapter 4. Princess Leonor, a child born for the throne. As the eldest daughter, carries a destiny heavier than most adults could ever handle. From a very young age, she was trained to become Spain's future queen. Her life is governed by military training, diplomatic protocol, constitutional responsibilities, international public speaking, extreme discipline. At just 18, she has already begun intense military education, a path once reserved mainly for kings. Every step she takes is carefully analyzed by politicians, media, royal historians, international observers. She cannot speak freely, express political opinions, choose her lifestyle, date openly, live privately. Her entire life belongs to the institution of monarchy. And behind all this pressure stands Queen Letizia, guiding, pushing, and preparing her relentlessly. Chapter 5. Infanta Sofia, the Shadow Princess. While Princess Leonor stands in the spotlight, walks a very different path. She is not destined to wear the crown. Yet, she lives under almost the same discipline. Her role is to support her sister, represent the monarchy, maintain royal dignity, uphold family reputation. But psychologically, this role is far more complicated. Because she lives in the shadow of a queen in training. Queen Letizia works carefully to ensure Sofia does not feel neglected, but insiders suggest this is one of her greatest struggles as a mother. Balancing two daughters with such different destinies requires constant emotional intelligence and awareness. Chapter 6: The strict rules inside the palace. Life inside the Spanish royal household is governed by rules that would shock most families. Some of these rules include limited screen time, restricted social media access, carefully monitored friendships, strict dietary guidelines, formal dress codes, controlled emotional expression, spontaneity is rare, privacy is almost non-existent. Queen Letizia believes that discipline today prevents scandal tomorrow. And in the modern monarchy, one scandal can destroy centuries of tradition. Chapter 7: Why Queen Letizia is so controlling. Many critics accuse Queen Letizia of being overly strict, emotionally distant, and obsessively controlling. But those close to her argue something very different. They say her discipline comes from fear of royal scandals, pressure of public judgment, awareness of historical failures, desire to protect her daughters. She witnessed how scandals destroyed royal families across Europe. She understands that modern monarchies survive only through public trust. And she is determined to never let her daughters become tabloid disasters. Chapter 8: The emotional cost of royal perfection. Behind closed doors, even queens struggle. Queen Letizia faces constant emotional tension as she watches her daughters grow up too fast, lose childhood freedom, carry adult responsibilities, live under constant surveillance. Royal insiders say Letizia often worries. Am I raising queens, or sacrificing childhoods? This emotional conflict defines her motherhood. Chapter 9: The future of Spain rests on two young shoulders. The survival of Spain's monarchy depends largely on Princess Leonor's leadership, Infanta Sofia's loyalty, Queen Letizia's guidance. If these three succeed, the monarchy remains strong. If they fail, the institution risks collapse. This is why their lives are so tightly controlled. Chapter 10: Why the world is obsessed with Queen Letizia and her daughters. From Europe to Africa, America to Asia, millions follow every move of this royal trio. Why? Because their story combines power, beauty, discipline, emotion, mystery, destiny. They represent the modern monarchy fighting to survive in a digital world. Final truth: what they don't want you to know. The real truth is this. Behind the glamour, Queen Letizia and her daughters live lives of extreme pressure, emotional restraint, and constant sacrifice. They are not living fairy tales. They are living carefully scripted destinies. And their greatest battle is not against the public, but against the loss of personal freedom. Final call to action. If this story opened your eyes, inspired you, or shocked you, right finger please like this video. Right finger subscribe for more royal secrets and exclusive updates. Right finger comment your thoughts below. Right finger share this video so others can discover the hidden truth. Your support helps this channel grow and brings you more powerful royal stories every week.